As a mom, I used to stay up nights worried about what my kids were watching on TV. But then I got Binge Pipe. With hours and hours of quality movies, TV programs, and game shows, I haven't had time to worry about my kids at all. Whoa! A movie about a horse that's also a doctor? Looks like I'm missing another dance recital.
The following Binge Pipe programming is brought to you by reusable toilet paper. We're not going to tell you what that is or how it could possibly work. We just want you to think about it.
Sure, we're just an island of talking horses, but can't we treat our island with respect? What? Were you all raised in a barn? You were? All of you?
I tell you though, kids are a lot different these days. Just this morning, I was on the bus, and I heard a young person talking about how they were having trouble building a deck. So naturally, I chimed in with some carpenter advice, but it turns out they were talking about making a dank PowerPoint presentation. I mean, has the world lost its gosh darn mind? I romanticize the past, even though I shouldn't.
If you are thinking of receiving extra benefits by signing the Binge Pipe Premium Data Security Agreement, please read over the document carefully. The document will be available to you once you sign the Binge Pipe Premium Data Security Agreement.
Excuses. You're the reason we keep losing.
If you love high drama shows like Survivor and Big Brother.
Susan's drunk again.
That's it. House meeting right now.
You'll just love.
I don't like these people. I'm just trying to win.
My Family Movies.
I'm sorry, Chris. You contribute the least. You have to leave the house. No excuses. You lost the vote.
This isn't really a show. I just have to share it with someone.
Hey kids, do you believe in a world of make-believe? Yeah! Then you too are susceptible to identity theft.
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
Who wants to count my credit score? It won't take long.
It sure is taking a long time to start this game, but Binge Pipe has time. We have all the time in the world.
Apple, fork,
Highway,
telephone, democracy.
Binge Pipe. We're just another thing. Don't worry about it.
Prepare your body for enjoyment with this upcoming Binge Pipe programming.
Hey, I'm Austin Creed. You might know me from my career as a sports entertainer or from my highly successful YouTube channel Up, Up, Down, Down. But from now on, you're only going to know me from Binge Pipe. That's right. I just signed an exclusive multi-decade deal with Binge Pipe. Apparently. I don't really remember signing it, but they have all the paperwork, so I guess I did. I'll be hosting hours and hours of Binge Pipe programming right from this tiny locked room in Binge Pipe headquarters. And I'll be wrestling for the Binge Pipe Wrestling League, which they assure me is a real thing. I'm already so busy producing great Binge Pipe content, I couldn't go home if I wanted to. So, look for me, Austin Creed, right here on Binge Pipe, and please, tell my family that I love them.
So we did some digging, and Kara, the guy you've been talking to online, isn't who he says he is.
Oh no, did I get catfished?
Well, in this case it was more than one person doing it, so we call it getting groupered.
It was a whole group?
And they did it on purpose.
That one's not a fish.
Looks like someone went to school.
I'm done here.
Binge Pipe is honored to be the new home of You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. The Earth is flat.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and since that genie got my wish horribly wrong, I will be hosting this game. I hope it's okay to give you all nicknames: Renegade, Jackhammer, and the rest. Okay then, why wait any longer?
Time for question 1.
To get things started, I'm only watching so I can talk to my coworkers. Okay, what do you think of this premise for my Black Mirror spec script? There's this town that seems perfect, but all the women are robots. That's iRobot, dummy. That's Valley of the Dolls, idiot. That's Brave New World, stupid. Or, that's the Stepford Wives, moron. So who got it? Oh yeah, the Stepford Wives is where all the men replace their wives with submissive robots. So I've never actually watched Black Mirror, but I'm pretty sure every episode ends with a British person looking into the camera and saying, "Oh dear God, we've been in a computer this whole time." That about right?
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Try this on for size. The call is coming from inside the ballad. Sorry, I've got to get this. Hello. It's for Danny Boy. Who's calling? The hills are calling. The war is calling. The pipes are calling. Or the cream is calling.
If you like menu screens, BingePipe is a streaming service that doesn't need to be real or not a joke to really revolutionize the industry and not a joke the entire digital media landscape. Looking to become a professional live streamer? It's never been easier thanks to the BingePipe streamer program. Just listen to these satisfied streamers.
I couldn't believe how easy it was to stream with BingePipe.
It was like super easy to get started.
There was almost no setup.
There was literally no setup.
No complicated sign-up process. You just click a button and stream.
Sometimes I was streaming without even clicking the button.
I'm not totally sure what that button does, actually.
I started out just streaming games, but now I can't stop streaming.
Seriously? I can't stop streaming. How do I turn this off?
I think I'm streaming right now.
The eye of Binge Pipe is unblinking.
I unplugged my webcam, but the light's still on. I put it in a drawer, but it's still weird.
It's very weird.
Super weird.
It's uncomfortable and weird.
Binge Pipe streamer program. If you're listening to this, it's already too late. Coming soon to Binge Pipe, this.
Jessica, I know I'm from the future, but...
Binge Pipe is pleased to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, the calm before the binge.
Hey friends, Cookie Masterson here to tell you that Binge Pipe turns Mondays into fun days and weekends into strong beginnings. And they have an outstanding copywriter. Remember, if any of you are undercover cops, you have to tell me now. So let's get to it.
Time for question 1.
Let's start with Chi-Town. If Chance the Rapper got a job in statistics, what would be his new moniker? Chance the Registrar, Chance the Cartographer, Chance the Actuary, or Chance the Compliance Manager? So what'd you pick? Chance the Rapper does so much for all of us, and you can't even get his trivia question right. An actuary uses statistics to assess risk for financial investments. Finally, a game that combines Chance the Rapper with all the hip excitement of statistical risk assessments. This game is going to make $1 billion.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Here's one for you. Family Game Fight. If Romeo and Juliet competed on the set of Family Feud, what team would Romeo be playing on? The York family, the Montague family, the Capulet family, or the Lancaster family? And how'd we do? Survey says, yes, Romeo was a Montague. A name? What's in a name? A rose by any other name would still get roasted by Steve Harvey.
Why don't we do it with 3?
How about this one? Just one more, and I hope you're not driving because it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a drink that contains scotch or a movie that contains Sean Connery. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a scotch cocktail or Sean Connery. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Okay, let's do it. Rob Roy. The Godfather. The Rock. Thunderball. Rising Sun. Blood and Sand. Four Horsemen. Y'all kind of stunk up the place, but you guys, you failed the best.
Actions have been taken to ensure you have a better playing experience.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Use the screw to make answering a question harder for all the other players. The results may surprise you, and you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Yeah, thanks for that.
What a mutually satisfying solution!
I don't need you anymore.
Feast your eyes upon this. Where about Bob? You know how Bill Murray likes to show up at random places and surprise people with his dry wit and overabundance of public goodwill? Well, if Bill Murray just randomly showed up on the Murray River, who would he likely be surprising? An unsuspecting Irish wedding party? An unsuspecting English yoga class? An unsuspecting Canadian golf course staff? Or an unsuspecting Australian bachelor party? I love this part. There's no easy way to put this. For what it's worth, the Murray River is Australia's longest river and the third longest navigable river in the world. Geez, even Australia's Murrays are bigger than ours. But their Murray never made a guest appearance in the 2016 reboot of Ghostbusters. So there. Up next, fart science. If someone measured your fart in pascals, what part of your fart would they be measuring? The mass of your fart, the duration of your fart, the pressure of your fart, or the frequency of your fart? Okay, let's take a look. Oh, what a mass. A pascal is a unit of pressure, 1 Newton of force per square meter. Scientists are still figuring out how to measure how gross you are. Round 1 is over. Here's who you have to destroy.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Speaking of the exact opposite of that, these players are highly valued, but their scores are not. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
And keep in mind, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using them. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Now that's good game design.
6 trombones is not a parade.
This one's known as a Nobel attempt. Which of the following very unlikely things is most impossible? Dr. Oz winning the Nobel Prize for Medicine, Dr. Phil winning the Nobel Prize for Psychology, Bill Nye winning the Nobel Prize for Chemistry, or Dr. Dre winning the Nobel Prize for Literature? Hope you like what you picked. Honestly, this one seems most likely. There are Nobel Prizes for medicine, chemistry, and literature, but there is no Nobel Prize for psychology, so Dr. Phil would never get a chance to win a Nobel Prize in his, academic field. Honestly, though, anything is possible when you know Oprah.
Mon béret a rétréci. 7.
Coming up next, it was load bearing. And chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for a
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, focus up. Check out this gibberish phrase and try to guess which popular TV show title it rhymes with. Wow, you hit the stray 5th girder. And pay no attention to that punctuation. A very important lesson. On making a killing. Undetected homicide. Let's make sense of this, shall we? Okay, let's move along.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
And now, type equals squiggly bracket female comma entertainer squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
You know, Binge Pipe goes the extra mile by getting to know you through your personal information.
But we have so much, we need help identifying data from our most famous users. Any hot singles in Chicago? Any living singles in my area? Where should I go on my girls' trip to find these elusive singles? Whose search history have we acquired? Jada Pinkett Smith, Wanda Sykes, Queen Latifah, or Brandy?
Okay, who chose what? Queen Latifah starred in Chicago and Girls Trip and was the lead character in the sitcom Living Single.
Queen Latifah does not actually hold royal power. It's just a name like Dr. Pepper or the Binge Pipe Privacy Agreement.
Next, save a horse, ride a census taker. Let's say Keith Urban moved to an area with a population of 3,000. If he wanted his last name to reflect his new home, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, what might he call himself? Keith Suburban, Keith Urban Cluster, Keith Country, or Keith Rural? What'd you guys pick? An urban cluster is a geographical area with a population of less than 50,000 and more than 2,500. Also a great name if you ever made a cereal. Oh, here's a good one. A nipple effect. Suppose I nickname my nipples the Duplass brothers. What should I call my shorter one? Mark, John, Jay, or Matt? Let's see how that shook out. Let's save ourselves some time. According to IMDb, Jay is 5'9" and Mark is 5'11". I went jogging the other day in a mesh top, so right now Jay and Mark look like they got the crap beat out of them. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Traditionally in it. I'll show you an ingredient, you tell me which dishes traditionally contain it. 2's got it! Well done, Player 2. I'm glad the underdog won. You did know you were the underdog, right?
You don't know Jack!
I love the relish that is coming through in this buttercream frosting, but I'm not tasting enough hot dog in the cupcake itself.
Bears versus more bears. We hired too many bears and not enough other types of animals.
By studying the flight patterns and the feeding habits of the swans, I can just barely justify my degree.
According to the last census, I'm the fastest gun in the West.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have...
Binge Pipe is proud to resurrect from the dead. You don't know Jack. Binge Pipe. The safe word is Binge Pipe.
Hey there, I'm Cookie Masterson, and if you trick me into saying my name backwards, you automatically win. Well, smells like everyone is here. What do you say, shall we?
Time for question 1.
First question. Lord of the Lies. I don't know about you, but at the end of a long, stressful day, I like to unwind by watching a reality show where the people yell over one another. Well, if the cast of Vanderpump Rules enacted the same rules as the petulant children in Lord of the Flies, who would have the right to hold the floor? An angry Kristen holding a coconut, a furious Lauren holding a starfish, an irate Jax holding a conch shell, or an enraged Lisa holding a machete? Okay, what'd you pick? No, but I think I remember that episode. In William Golding's classic Lord of the Flies, the person holding the conch shell had the right to speak during meetings. And if you've read the book, you know that it culminates in a very tense fundraising gala.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Here we have Santa is brand loyal. Hey, let's take a quick break and enjoy a cold, refreshing Coca-Cola. I'm out of Coke. Is Pepsin okay? No, I don't drink brain fluid. No, I don't drink saliva. No, I don't drink blood. Or no, I don't drink gastric juice. Let's see who got it. That's correct, for a totally different question. Pepsin is a powerful enzyme in your gastric juice that breaks down proteins. Think of it as a really watered-down Mountain Dew.
Why don't we do it with Creed?
Let's try two titans face off. And run! Run for your life! It's time for a dis or dat! I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one, tell me if it describes Nicolas Cage, the Hollywood actor, Godzilla, the king of all monsters, or both. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Nicolas Cage, Godzilla, or both. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Ready? Good. Has a dinosaur named after them. Has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. ambassador. Their tomb is a large pyramid. Named after a comic book character. Inspired a Blue Oyster Cult song. Has starred in over 90 movies. Well, that was mostly miserable. But player 3, of all the losers, you are the loseriest.
Binge pipe hurts when you hurt.
Oh great, it's the voice lady.
Your lackluster score has earned you a screw.
You want to use that sucker on the other players to trip them up during a question.
You're welcome, devoted customer.
I don't need you anymore.
Next up, the quick brown the fox jumped over the lazy dog. Just take that in for a moment. Okay. Arrange the letters from the title of this question into alphabetical order for me. Brown dog, fox, jumped lazy over quick, the. Brown dog jumped fox lazy quick over the. Brown dog, fox jumped lazy over quick, the. Or brown dog jumped fox lazy over quick, the. Who picked what? What? No. Why don't I save you all the embarrassment? The title of this question was The Quick Brown the Fox Jumped Over the Lazy Dog. It's a classic pangram, but I snuck another the in there, so alphabetically it goes Brown Dog Fox Jumped Lazy Over Quick, the. True story. I once had a brown dog fox. He was always jumping lazy over quick, the. So, this is actually surprisingly accurate. Why not try guy walks into a bar? A guy walks into a bar carrying a Molotov cocktail and a loon. The bartender screams to the customers, "Duck!" The guy says, "Common mistake, it's a goose. Actually, it's closer to a heron. Technically, it's a swan." Or, "No sir, a loon is just a loon." And how'd we do? Sorry, there's nothing funny about herons. Yep, a loon is just a loon. Unless you went to med school, then she's also a doctor. Round 1 is dead to me. Let's see who's cheating.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, I want to help you. Please let me in. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
And don't forget, round 2 screws screw even harder. And you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
I am feeling joy.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Behold, clicklet. If Albert Camus had used clickbait to write The Stranger, what would have been his first line? 11 things everyone called Ishmael knows to be true. The 13 most pleasurable parts of burning. Mother died today and the clapback was insane. Or exterminators hate him. This guy woke up transformed into a monstrous vermin. I love this part. Mother died today is the first line from Camus' The Stranger. If you click on existentialist clickbait, nothing happens because life is meaningless.
Hey, question!
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like a question where the answer rhymes with orange, or a question where the answer rhymes with purple? Vote on your devices now. Here are the consequences of your choices. You have engaged with the process.
Las bears se moquent de moi. 7.
There is no hiding from a question where the answer rhymes with purple. So I've been texting with this girl from Scotland, and it's great because, seriously, we're never going to meet. So I don't have to worry about doing something stupid, like telling my go-to first date story about the time I got kicked in the butt so hard I limped for a week. It's a great story, actually. You know what? I'm gonna tell this girl from Scotland about the time I got kicked in the butt so hard I limped for a week. If I want to pepper in some old-timey Scottish slang, how should I tell the story? I got kicked in the derple and I started to kerple. I got kicked in the kerple and I started to herple. I got kicked in the berple and I started to derple. Or, I got plerped in the flerple and I grappled the wherple. Hope you like what you picked. Oh, you're thinking of the time I sustained massive head trauma. Look, I'm not going to pretend any of you got this right. While both words are severely outdated, kerple means butt and herple means to hobble or limp. And to the great people of Scotland, my sincerest apologies.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
I call this one barrier necessities. Suppose Mexico.com put up a paywall. What should the pop-up message say? To view all 7 states, please subscribe. To view all 15 states, please subscribe. To view all 31 states, please subscribe. Or to view all 40 states, please subscribe. Okay, let's take a look. Should have just given a fake email address. Mexico has 31 states. But American spring breakers only know about the state of inebriation. It's time for NSFW GPS. Where's the G-spot? Between a guitar's D and A strings? Between a guitar's B and D strings? Between a guitar's B and E strings? Or between a guitar's F and H strings? So who got it? Sweetheart, are your fingers getting tired? Just keep feeling around. You'll find it. I take it you've never played an instrument before. Correct answer, reveal yourself. To play a G on a guitar, pluck the string between the B and D strings. Trust me, you'll know if you find it.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
This one's called type equals squiggly bracket male comma Hollywood squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
BingePipe has some raw data they can't seem to authenticate on their own.
Here's the data we have to work with. Untagging Robert Shapiro photos. Selling T-Bird jacket. Idina Menzel pronunciation. Whose search history have we acquired? Bruce Willis, Charlie Sheen, Jeff Bridges, or John Travolta?
Let's see who got it. John Travolta played Robert Shapiro in The People vs. O.J. Simpson, a member of the T-Birds in Greece, and couldn't quite seem to correctly pronounce Idina Menzel. I'm surprised you didn't find anything more salacious in his search history.
BingePipe Legal advised us to not go there.
You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. What's the points? Time to earn some points on some point-related questions. Good luck. Player 2 takes it! Congratulations, Player 2. I would have pegged you for one of the stupider ones. Still, you and I both know how this ends.
You don't know Jack!
Ma'am, excuse me. I'm with the show What's in Your Purse? And I was wondering, what's in your purse?
You want to go through my purse? Okay.
BingePipe offers everything you need, including